viewers, welcome to another game with Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a game between Miniguner, what's supposed to be Miniguner, I'm assuming. It's actually Miniguner, and LittleMVP. So it's Protoss versus Protoss. I don't know how high level these guys are. For some reason, the high level replays are not really updated at the moment. So no real tournament or no new tournaments have been posted since September, and that is quite a while ago. I'm pretty sure there have been like 50 million tournaments already, but nothing gets posted. So it's kind of annoying for someone like me who's kind of relying on these websites to get new replays. So I'm just going to go do this and see what the result is, because it's probably not a very high level game. Well, seen from how many people post there. Never heard of these guys. Maybe they are very good. I don't know. It's a popular replay apparently. Yeah, that's where I got it now, from the popular replays, which doesn't mean anything. I mean, sometimes they're just completely herpaderp, but most of the time they are yeah, they're reasonable. So at least they're not like super high level, but at least they're reasonable. They're starting build for both of them exactly the same. Pylon into gateway straight up to their nexus, so right next to that, and then both of them going for that assimilator into well, another gateway here. And we are not going to see a cybernetics core then. This guy, I think, is going for a cybernetics core first, but he is going to build a pylon first. So, yeah, there's your difference. So, the difference between these guys and what we see in the high-level games is the high-level gamers really prioritize that cybernetics core over everything else, because getting those sentries out and stalkers is so important. But yeah, in the lower level games, of course, the early game pressure is 0, because as you can see, the scouting hasn't even gone off. So nobody has sent out a scout yet. They just want to farm it up and get minerals and, well, get resources in general. But yeah, that's the big difference between, of course, the high level and the low level. The amount of pressure they can put on in the early game, because that is why, as a low level player, you will always lose to a higher level player, because the higher level players just put on more pressure earlier, and by doing so they will just get it done quicker. Of course, chrono boosts is kind of, yeah, he stacked that up completely. That was why the thing is gone. This guy is actually doing a little bit better with his chrono boost, but both of them not really chrono boosting out that that research. Well, he just did, but yeah, you really need to keep on that and produce some stalkers with that chrono boost as well. He is keeping on top of it now, so that is excellent, and we are going to get a couple of zealots out. But yeah, the zealots are going to run to this thing and then stand there. Okay, excellent. Couple of stalkers then. He is going to group them up, I'm assuming, and then going to go in. Of course, the two zealots could have put pressure already if they were sent out immediately, but they weren't. He waited quite a while to produce them, and of course, well, that is kind of why he's going to fail with this attack, because this guy is just going to leisurely build some stalkers and just have 3 stalkers on the ramp, and probably, well, yeah, this guy is going to go down. Bye-bye. So yeah, he's going to go down, and yeah, the stalkers could of course help the ramp a little bit more, but he's just going to run into his minions, or into his workers, sorry, and try to go from there. This mothership core is going to come in and help out. Mothership core should be further up front. It should be attacking these guys, these zealots, and of course the Nexus cannon can also help out if it wants to. There you go, finally understanding that he actually needed to do that. He needed to do that much earlier, but hey, whatever, you can do that whenever, as long as it still works. The stalker is going to go down, but we do have an immortal out now. The immortal should have been killed there. I mean, it has no shield, So it could have been killed pretty easily. 3 zealots or 4 zealots coming in, and wow, this is actually going to be over now. Because, yeah, it doesn't matter, dude. Just attack the stalkers. Yeah, he's going to just run in with the zealots all the way in, and yeah, he's never going to get this immortal. So yeah, immortal just walks straight ahead and just doesn't even care that someone is behind him because they can never catch up. So finally, he does defeat that. That should have been over, by the way, if he just focused these stalkers. The stalkers would have been dead because the immortal had no shields. It would have died instantly if it came to try to rescue that. But also, yeah, well, he just didn't have enough stalkers. But this guy didn't have enough stalkers. So I guess that's why the immortal got to live. And well, we do see the expansion coming up for both of them. And we kind of have a reset game state, although, well, this double immortal army should do pretty well. And as you can see, he's cleaning out everything that he can find. Unfortunately for him, there isn't a whole lot else. He is going to find this nexus though, and he's going to build a pylon here to get his reinforcements close to the base. And we are going to just go in, I'm assuming. Is the mass recall up? Oh, wow. We have kind of severe lag here. Huh. Yeah, maybe because I know why it is. My computer, for some reason, always does that when it dips under 100 gigabytes of hard disk space, and then all of a sudden it's okay again. And it can record up to, well, when it's like 5 gigabytes remaining, and then it starts really lagging. But yeah, the 100, it really causes these lags. I don't know why. It shouldn't, but hey, whatever. Yeah, we have a lot of zealots coming up, and the zealots really should die easily to these stalkers. This stalker completely wrong waypoint, and it is going to die because of that. Yeah, the zealots, of course, can easily be kited all day long because, well, that's what stalkers do. They just run and gun, and they are going to lose. Oh, they're going to kill one more. He should have kept doing that stutter step micro, or however you want to call it, the run and gun. Basically, you run away and then you do an attack, and you never let your immortal tank the shots. Anyway, the expansion goes down quite easily, actually. And yeah, he's not really moving his units at the moment. So, do we have mass recall up? No, we do not. We have, well, 75, well, 80 now energy. And wow, only zealots coming out. Zealots should not do this much damage to this army. These are all ranged except for the one zealot that just came in. And oh wow, he's going to GG straight up here. Yeah, that's what I meant. The higher level replays, they don't, or the higher level players, they don't go in with like 15 million zealots and 0 stalkers when they have this much gas. I mean, why would you do that? Why would you only have 2 warp gates? Oh no, he does have 4 warp gates. Why would you have 4 warp gates up and then only produce zealots? I mean, just produce some stalkers and just wipe the floor with this army. I mean, it's not that hard. You just have 4 stalkers, you defend this. I mean, this base was gone. There was no way he could hold that at this point. But you warp in 4 stalkers, you run them to the front, you warp in 4 more, you run them to the front, and then you try to save your base. You should easily wipe out this army. That is why mass recall needed to be up, because he needed to, or he should have recalled his army back to his base and blah blah blah. But yeah, not grouping his army, therefore sending in 4 zealots and then 4 zealots and then 4 zealots, and that doesn't work against a ranged army. I mean, even though this control here and the micro was just pathetic, it still worked. That's how strong it is. But anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.